Just quick, yes.
And so I got
Big
two.
caseload. Big.
I have already. I had two new clients from last month. I got three brand new clients just
Wow.
this last week.
Wow.
These last 2 weeks, and it's because two new agents. So yeah,
And see, my whole thing is,
but
watch this. My whole thing is, it wasn't like they gave you a raise. You see what I'm saying? See, it charged me charged.
I wish.
All I could do is tell the truth. Cause when you think about it, if the police did their fucking job well enough to the point where the people that they supposed to be serving and protecting was really respecting what they was doing, shit, we'll make sure they get way more money than what they get. You see what I'm saying? But when you
Yeah.
look at what they ain't doing nothing but what the elite assholes got them doing. They playing the game on us. And we just don't realize
Yeah.
that we the ones that own the game, all the pieces and the board. But we are allowing the elite asshole, ain't that many other motherfuckers, just to
Well, I
control over.
wanted to ask you about your utility, your electricity. I got an email from one of your electricity companies, and
Uh-huh.
I just want to make sure is everything okay?
Well, hold on, what email? Cause they ain't want to send me a bill yet.
Okay, good. No, no, no. I mean, it was just a cursory, like, is everything okay? Because
Oh,
from the Center Point critical care form, remember the critical care form?
right.
It was just to make sure is everything okay there. And so that's what I was just making sure. I wanted to check on. Remember I told you like to double check and triple check?
Right.
That's what I was just checking.
Because see, what I'm saying is, I laid up there and that when I got the new company, they were telling me all this money that I had to pay. So I paid what the automatic service said paid. So I ain't pay
Okay.
no $290 that they were talking about. Already service said I had to pay $85. So I paid $85, and,
Wow.
and then I was like,
Wow.
I ain't hear nothing back from it. So I'm waiting for my next light bill to come out. But I felt like them
Oh,
people that I was talking to on the phone were trying to rip me off because they were telling me to give them my banking information so they can take care of my bill. I said no, 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 because my bill ain't that high. They said yes, it is, and then they started explaining all kinds of shit that didn't make no sense. But they do too much about me and me having a bill, and I was like, what is this shit? But I said, well, I'm gonna call y'all back when I get that money together. And then I called the automatic service, and that's when the automatic service told me how much I had to pay. And I said, well, shit on them. If I can pay them with that deal, I gave the automatic service all my information, and I paid through them. And I said, shit on them. I ain't worrying about them no more.
oh wow. Wow.
Right there, let
Well,
me
I
know.
mean, the only email I got was from the critical care department. That's from Center Point. That's not from your company. That's
Right,
from
right, right.
the main.
Yeah,
And so they were just calling or emailing to make sure that everything is okay with you. Basically, I think they were just doing a kind of a welfare check
right,
type
right,
thing.
right, right. I would love to let them call them, my motherfucking self call them back. But shit, cause the first thing I tell them is, yeah, what happened to y'all when they turned the motherfuckers off?
I know, I
Shit.
know. I don't know what happened to that.
Yeah, cause they wasn't supposed to go off in the first place.
I think that was because at the beginning of the year,
That's what I
that was
thought
what
too. That's what I
happened
thought
with the
too, Charlie.
renewal.
That's what I thought too, Charlie. That's what I thought too. So I'm thinking that since I ain't hear nothing back since I paid that money on that last bill,
Okay,
I know something on the first of the month of this month was really real.
okay, okay. Well, I just wanted to check in on that because I know that you had like it was tough. It was a really tough thing to deal with, and so I wanted to make sure everything's okay with
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't want you to be getting any disconnection notices or
No,
anything like
cause
that. And I
like I said, I ain't trying to get like that no matter what. I'm keeping up on it, you
okay,
know.
good.
And like I said again, I'm gonna call Baker Ripley whenever I find out what it is.
I need to just, I actually was talking to a colleague of mine, and she said that they get 11,000 applications
At the
a
first of the month.
year, 11,000, and they only choose like maybe like 2,000 out of 11,000.
Right. I know, but that's just it. I'm still on their list for them not doing nothing for me.
I know.
So that's all I'm gonna do is see if I.
They never even told you yes or no. They
No,
never
nah,
even
remember they told, they said all I do is find that birth, get that birth certificate to them.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I did forget about that. You were the other. I had another client. They never even got back to her.
They didn't get back to her neither?
No, they never even told her anything. They just kind of ignored her. So at least they told you that you need your
all I needed was that birth certificate. That's all I needed.
Okay.
But I like I said,
maybe if you can send me a picture of your birth certificate,
I'll do that.
Forward it to them.
All right, I'll do that. I'll do that for you.
Okay.
But like I said, I appreciate talking to you. But like I told you, Miss Charlie, you can't worry about something that you don't have no control over. You can just be concerned a lot. But you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know what you're doing the first time, so you're gonna have to do it the second time. It's a waste of time. So like I say again, if we live there and was to hold these elite assholes accountable for all the lying will stop. And then we get some shit accomplished then. Because when you look at how in the fuck do we owe 31 trillion fucking dollars when these Democrat rats and these Republican clowns work for us and we're getting poorer and they're getting richer. So how in the fuck do they work for us then?
They don't. Well, they don't.
See, that's it. They're supposed to though. Do you get what I just said? Because our tax money is what's paying them.
Because I don't think the normal public knows who they're voting for.
No, because normal public don't know that they're a bunch of fucking slaves. They're a bunch of fucking guinea pigs. They don't know that. But I'm just trying to get you to realize that the ones that is leading us down the wrong road, because the wrong road is where they get paid on that road by leading us down that wrong road. Because the road that they're leading us down is for the lies road. The road is full of lies. So we can't get nothing accomplished on a road that's full of lies. But they can always get something accomplished. They can make money while we damn near die. Well, my bad, while we die. I was about to say while we damn near die, but while we die.
It's so complicated and convoluted.
No, but that's just it. It ain't complicated and convoluted, Charlie. It's common fucking senses. That's what we ain't using. We just going along to get along with some fucking rules and regulations that these elite assholes made up. Because I already said it. The motherfucking legal field was never meant for the brown people any motherfucking way. It was always meant to hold us down. So now that motherfucker meant to hold any and everybody down that don't have no motherfucking money to navigate through that motherfucker. And that's why I'm pissed off. Because they don't want to give me a chance to get back up in it, even though they know that I know a lot about it, because I was a fucking criminal in it. And I used to cry wolf while I was in it, because I used to make money in the bullshit, because that's all it was. A whole bunch of fucking bullshit. So now that I know the truth, and ready to live there and talk about the truth because of the shit that I done been through already, shit, them bitches don't want to let me nowhere near that legal system.
Yeah, it is.
Well, like I said again, that's all it is, Charlie, because it ain't complicated. It is not. It's crazy, and it's us being lazy, because we ain't thinking for ourselves while doing something about knowing what they doing.
Yeah. I don't know. I have no words. That's exactly what I have no words. Oh God, I have to laugh because it's so crazy. It makes my head hurt.
Shit, well, like I said, it should make something else hurt, because that's what I'm saying, Charlie. I don't talk to people with ass no more, because their ass is full of shit.
Yeah.
I talk to their heart, because that's where the truth is at. But this is bad how we being programmed to be so fucking past stupid to the point where you can't see straight if you ain't looking. Cause you know, cause you know, look.
I mean, when I had to work on your vouchers and stuff, I mean, I got so angry.
Yeah, you supposed, but see, ain't that something? Who should have been the angriest?
I mean, it shouldn't be the people who are trying to do the work. It shouldn't be the people who are
Right.
trying to do the work.
I should be the angriest, but I couldn't be the angriest when it wasn't working for me to be angry, and it wasn't working for me not to say nothing.
There's no purpose for it.
Nope.
Like you said earlier, what is the purpose of worrying?
Nope. And it's definitely no purpose to get angry. You heard me? It's definitely no purpose to getting angry, because anger gets you off it. Out of mind, out of character, and then you don't know what's on your mind or what you're doing with your mind, so you done lost it. Like I said. So when I say that I could be a psychiatrist because I done been through some bullshit with them, because the truth is in you needing to know what you're doing 24/7, because you can't undo some shit that's done once you done done the shit. So that's why I said this ain't no rocket science. It's just somebody just taught us to be fucking stupid. It's just that we don't want to let go of the motherfucking lie that was taught to us to be. That's the crazy part about it. But like I told you again, though, Miss Charlie, as long as you're doing what you're doing, the right way of doing it, the time is gonna come when you get to do it the right way that you really want to do it. Because right now it's a bunch of bullshit and it's too much work on you. Way too much work on you.
A little bit.
Now I know a little bit.
I'm getting my. I was just getting my licensure. I was talking to my supervisor about that, telling her about some of the busy work that I do. Like, you know, sometimes it does wear you down. Especially now that I have like many extra clients, only because people have quit. But, you know, you do what you have to do.
Man, like I said again, it's survival, like it's survival of the fittest. And shit, you gotta know why you fit and what you do. And like I said,
and my supervisor, she works for a school. She works for Harmony School, and she has 11 schools. And each school has a counselor, and half of them quit. She only has 6, I think, now, 6 or 5 left school counselors. So these like elementary school kids and high school kids and all these kids that need counselors are now without
counselors. And I'm trying to tell you, Miss Charlie, you don't see how they basically made this wave of chaos. They made it.
It starts so young.
Right, because they made it. They made they made it with the masses, because the masses was something that was gonna get the little kids kind of thrown off first also, because kids basically learn by repetition. So basically looking at your mouth movement is basically how your baby learns, you see. And when you got a mask on, that's deciphering that, man. And like I said again, when you find out that the motherfucking mask wasn't doing nothing in the first place anyway, you gotta go back. You gotta go back and start putting 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and all these numbers together, so you can see how it add up to see something really better. To the truth being that they lying to us all about a lot of shit. Because when you look at your mental state comes with how you communicate with people living here. They knew what the masses was gonna do. They knew what isolating people inside their house was gonna do. And now they know exactly what they're doing by giving money to people to stay at home and don't work. Soon as they take the money away,
it's ridiculous.
Because I'm saying they setting everybody up to fail.
You're so right about that. It's almost like preemptively, and that's why people quit. So
Yes, because they feel overwhelmed.
We just hired these people, and they just quit.
Like I said, they say they feel overwhelmed and like, what am I really doing this for? And I'm like, when they feel like that, there, they ain't gonna hang with you long. They gonna get the fuck. They are.
Right. Isn't that so sad that preemptively they know already that they're going to have to quit? And then my supervisor, I have an outside supervisor and I have an in-house supervisor.
Right.
And she's the one who works in the company. These are students who need counselors. So sad.
And see, that's also where I say that we can come in there too. But see, on again, that's too much work for you, because you can't be answering no phones then out in the field too. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it'd be too much on you, because you could easily be a counselor.
Well, she was hinting at me. She was hinting at like, would you like a second job? And I'm like, oh god.
But because like I say, you're.
I didn't realize. I started thinking of my dad as another patient recently, because my dad's mental health has gone bad. His dementia has gone bad, but his mental health, his depression has gotten worse.
See, and one thing that your daddy need is some outing and doing some stuff that he used to know.
He can't.
Yeah, he got that bad. Yeah, he got that bad. Yeah, he got that bad. Yeah, I know how. And see, and the only thing about it, Charlie, is I can explain to people how to avoid that, because you can't you can't avoid it.
He doesn't want to talk to anyone anymore.
Yeah, that's bad, yeah, because that's when he can really get attached. Damn.
He's detached, and he'll be 90 in 2 months,
Mm-hmm.
and he just wants to talking about death now a lot, and he doesn't talk about it in a very healthy way. He talks about it in a very
Negative way, because I told you he's not in his right state of mind with it.
right.
You see, because if
He's
you
not.
if
He's a
you
very anxious person in
yeah,
general.
yeah, because if he was in the right state of mind with it, he wouldn't be bitter about it happening.
No, yes, exactly. He is and he isn't. He's trying, he's pretending.
Now, yeah, because he gotta pretend with y'all, but like I said again, y'all gonna see the truth. I'm sorry, y'all gonna see the truth.
Right.
Y'all gonna see the truth,
Right.
and the truth is, he ain't taking it that he ain't going out the way that he wanna go. On real, it ain't really.
It's pretty difficult
I
right
know
now.
it is.
Then I just started realizing that he's a patient of mine. I have to think.
There you go, and like I said again, Charlie, the truth to the matter that really matters is you're never alone, and you really don't need nobody. You hear what I just said? So you are really here. You are really here for.
Learn how to be more detached.
Yeah, because you go like I said again, because you are here for somebody. You ain't supposed to need nobody. You see what I'm saying? Until you get to that part of your life. You see?
Right.
You see? And then then again.
So on point.
Cause see again, cause I'm just being honest. Cause see, just like with you and your mom and your daddy, man, just the unthinkable is just that death. You got me? But the truth to the matter is, none of us was meant to stay here.
Yes, you're so on point with that. We're not here to meet people. We're here to help.
There you go.
Say it one more time.
There you go. We're not here to meet people. We're here to help people. Because like I said again, when it's time to go, it's time to go. I can't keep you here. You can't keep me here.
Be with them.
That's what I'm saying.
With them to help them.
That's what I'm saying, because when it's time for you to go, it's time for you to go. But the truth to the matter that matters is, you know what you were doing while you was here before you met.
Thank you for saying that to me.
That was just the creator within the creation, giving me the love to give back to you, because if it wasn't for you, the truth is, I'd still be homeless. Because somebody else would Charlie, I don't mean to cut you off, but I do mean to cut you off, because I got to cut you off and say this here. They were trying to get you to leave me alone. Am I right or wrong?
I don't know about that, was he?
They were trying, you, remember your supervisor was telling you about what they do with me.
Yeah.
Like I said again, I would have been a can kicked down the road.
Oh God, they were just saying that maybe it was time for another person.
So I can't kick down the road, because that's what the next person was going to do. They were going to get where you got at. You see, they were going to get where you got at, and then they were going to do them the same thing, and they would be like, oh yeah, thank you. You see what I'm saying? See, because they probably would have been realizing that I wasn't telling you nothing that you didn't know already. I was just reminding you of what makes us equal is in you already, ready for you to know.
Right.
You see?
Right.
Because the truth to the matter is,
exactly what your case was before me. When I look back at your file, I didn't know your file before I met you, but whenever we started talking, I said, let me go back and read your file. There was a guy, Ken.
I called Ken was the criminal, the swindling dude. Because Ken kept telling me that, Mr. Jones, you got to go along and get along with this program. I said, man, y'all program is fucked up. I'm not going to do something that nothing is.
No sense at all.
I told him, I said, nothing is wrong with me to be seeing these psychiatrists and shit and keep on saying, take the medication, just take the medication. Don't have to worry about it, just take it a couple of times. Fuck you. I'm not taking shit.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, the whole thing was ridiculous. Right. Well, like I said again, I saw how much they was in the system of just shuffling around like cards in a deck. And he thought for sure he had the right one, baby.
Some people are surprised about one cookie cutter kind of way.
Like the program, Charlie, the program. The program, baby girl. The program.
Yeah.
See me, I'm out of the program because I already know. Why would I run a race that's already rigged against me to lose? Why? And they labeled us as a race of people for a reason. So you can race, compete, lie, steal, and kill each other. And then they come and clean up afterwards. This is cold, what's going on. It's cold. But I know for a fact, Charlie, once I sue McKesson and get the 30 or 40 million dollars they're gonna give me for me to go the fuck away. As soon as I do that, Jeff, I done made the pay to the way for you to do what you want to do all day, every day, because you don't have the resources, baby. Because I know if I just give you $10 million, at the end of the year, I get it back, and that was a gift to you. You see what I'm saying?
I'll cross my fingers. I mean,
Hey, you don't have to say, you have to cross, look, you don't have to cross your fingers, because if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, because that's the truth of living life.
I believe
That's the truth. Now you don't have to believe in that, because that's the truth of life. You either know, you either know or you don't know, Charlotte, or you're asking questions to know. Because the truth to the matter is, you need to know, because you can't undo. Right, because I say the truth to the matter, if the truth to the matter of what you're doing is you need to know, because you can't undo what's done once you done did it. You'll never know it all. You like I say, you'll never know it all, because the living experience is from the all, creator of us all, within us all at the same time. That's the only reason why you'll never know it all. Why? Because the creator don't want you to know it all, because then you wouldn't have nothing to do. Shit. I'm Charlie, like I told you, if I would have known
When
that.
you're running the vocabulary, I tend to use the same vocabulary over and over again, mindlessly.
But like I said, we would program that way, Charlie. That's why it ain't your fault. It ain't your fault. But I know your heart, girlfriend.
And you know what's so funny is my uncle in Virginia, he called me out one day. He goes, you know, you think I don't know a lot, and I was like, I didn't even know. I think I don't know. I didn't know. And he goes, stop saying it.
But watch yourself. But watch yourself. But see, don't get annoyed. See, somebody that think they know get annoyed by you not knowing. You see what I'm saying?
Well, my mentor, she was saying to me, I told her the story, and she was laughing, and she was like, well, maybe you can say, I don't know, but I'll know soon enough.
Well, but see that. But watch yourself. But okay, that was past brilliant. But the thing about it though, nope, don't change your favor, because you just tell the truth. If you don't know, you don't know. So why make a motherfucking cover with it? Fuck that, that's what's happening right now. Everybody's acting like they know and they really don't know shit. Because most of your people are living off of a fucking script. Why I say they're living off a motherfucking script? Because most of them watch that TV and want to be like the actors on TV. And that's all the actors on TV do. Read off a fucking script and entertain me and you. And it's bad. It's really bad, because entertainment is going too far with some fucking people. They're getting stuck in make-believe, understand, faith, and hope. La la land. I'm just being honest, Charlie. And I'm mad, but I'm happy. Because mad can't do nothing.
Because we know the honest truth.
Right. And not only that, Charlie, not only that, knowing that the essence to living life is knowing where the love is coming from to live life straight. Not to the left, not to the right, not backwards. Because straight gonna always be straight, and left and right gonna always be left and right, and backwards gonna always be backwards. But love is better than hate, because hate stops everything. Literally, hate stops you from thinking. You get me? And when you're thinking, Charlie, you're literally thanking the Creator for being able to think at all. You see what I'm saying? So like I say again, when you look at the program was to get us away from knowing ourselves. The essence of being alive is raw creativity. That's what's inside of me and you at the same time. That's that love, the power you can't see, the power you can't control. But when I looked in your eyes, I saw the same thing I saw when I saw Gidget. And I'm just trying to tell you so you can know. I know my women in what their hearts is in being. If they don't know, I know, because I see it. And every time I see y'all, I'm like, I don't care how confused a woman is. She can beat me up, kill me, stab me, and do anything to me, because one thing that she can do that I can never do, and that's bring life into this world. All I can do is donate it to her. That's it. That 9 months, look, that 9 months is a long time when it comes down to me ain't doing shit and her doing all that there. See? And look at her mind. Her mind is mattering with if the baby got 2 eyes or 1. The baby got one nose or two. The baby got two mouths or one. I'm trying to tell you, that's where a woman go through. Charlie, when I came out the life enlightenment, and I told Dave that I put out here to make this a utopia, and Dave said, no, you're not. And I said, yeah, I am. And that's when the creator said, I ain't explaining that to you like that, there. And then I was like, what? And then the creator said, no, you can't make this no utopia. Just one motherfucker don't want it to be the way that it's supposed to. Bam! So I started crying. Because I was like, well, what the fuck I come back for? I thought I came back to make it. And that's when you can live life and just feel like this. Put yourself in other people's shoes before you judge their ass. So after that, I started doing that, and the creator said, you want to do something? Go into a woman's shoes and see how that is. And I was like, no, that ain't that hard. Shit, the first day, asked Dave, I cried for 3 days straight, and I kept on crying because it was confusing. It was too confusing because y'all got y'all shoes, y'all got y'all nails, y'all got y'all purse. Y'all got your hair, y'all got your hair iron, they got too much to work. It was just, and then, man, it was too much, Charlie. I'm about to cry now. It was just too much. It was too much to say that then y'all got 9 months to deal with what we dropping y'all? Come on, man, that's too much. Shit, and then we can't cherish y'all for what y'all are? Shit, y'all are the porthole to life. We are nothing but little donator. Because at one time, y'all created without us. They ain't tell, they just ain't telling the whole truth. See, because the whole truth, I can explain the whole truth, but I already got enough targets on my back. So like I said to you are the shit, girlfriend. We are nothing but a dick. Isn't that confusing? That's why you think a man get mad? Look. Right. Come on now, cause it's called a transition, baby girl. We all got to go through it. It's just that when you know better, like I know better, and you know better now, you will do better because you're thinking better in the things that you're doing.
That's the empathy part. That's the part.
Yeah, that's empathy and reciprocity. See, but they don't do that no more. You see, just like they don't use common sense no more. You see, because I tell you, isn't fear, false evidence appearing real? See, now watch this here. If fear is false evidence appearing real, pinch yourself. That's real. You felt that, right? Right? So I asked you the question, who told you you was pinched? And then I dropped the mic. See? The creator within the creation. You're never alone. That love is in you to know where it's coming from. I know that already, Charlie, because like I told you, if I would have never went into the light of enlightenment, my heart wouldn't be as light as a feather to be judged, not when I die, to be judged right now. Come on, because your past and your future is your now. Shit. You ain't got no judging when you die.
Exactly why I think that's something you're saying that there's that quote that I was just telling my friend. What is it? The past is history, future is a mystery, present is a gift.
There you go, because you don't have a past and you don't have no future if you only got right now.
Well, you have one.
That's what I just said. You don't, come on now, cause think about it. Everything that you did before right now was a learning experience because you didn't die. Because I was telling somebody else about this one too. You can't never tell nobody be safe. That's not possible. You can dig? You can only tell them be cautious because you can't be safe with these different functions. We got too many moving functions. Our flesh. Anything can happen. We can get killed by anything. That's why we're a miracle walking, talking. You see? That's why we got fingers. Because we are the creator's greatest creation to be in, dummies. I'm just letting you know. Because like I said again, when I went into the light of life, I was explaining a lot of stuff. And there's a lot of stuff that I sit down and explain to you, Charlie, and you'll be like, wow, Mr. Norton, I didn't know that guy too. Yeah, Charlie, I'm just trying to tell you. I know you get it because the only life that you living is you living it with the creator of you living, or you wouldn't know shit.
Right.
That's why I told you, Charlie. That's why I told you.
I get it because a lot of people
don't get it, but the only reason why they don't get it, Charlie, is because they don't want it. You see, because they get confused, then they get scared, then they run away from it. You see, because because it touches their heart, which they think they're being touched the wrong way. When I try to explain to them, I'm touching you the right way, but it's fucking with you the wrong way because you've been programmed to be one way. Stupid.
Yeah.
And see, because as long as you believe it, you're the liar. As long as you understand it.
It's a lie. It's so overwhelming.
Exactly, that's what I'm about to explain to you, Charlie. This is how overwhelming it is. This is how overwhelming it is, Charlie. Once you're a believer, you're a liar. Once you're an understander, you're understanding the ones that lying to you. Once you having faith, you having the second word and the last word without using the last word until you say the last word. When you having faith, you're believing in the unknown and then the last word, hoping that it happens. Bam! So like I said again, Charlie, we are creativity walking, raw form, creativity happening in motion. That's what you are. You are all that what? Look, Charlie, you are all, remember I told you, the all is all that there is to be in you and me and every human being. Now watch this here. When you look at all that is to be in you and me is the truth to the creator within a human being. You couldn't create the reality, Charlie, with a whole bunch of other people if the creator wasn't in all the other sheeple. You heard me call them sheeple, right? And all this other sheeple. Because right now we ain't the people. You know who the people are? The people are the elite assholes that's cattling us around like cattle straight to the slaughterhouse because we got the FDA, the CDC, all those different agencies supposed to be what? Watching over you and me. Saying that what we eat is good, saying that what we drink is good, and when you're looking at all that shit is bad. So what are we paying them for? We paying them to kill our ass. Because we don't know better. We like children to these elite assholes. Yes, yes, and I just told you, Charlie, the two establishments that shouldn't be established at all to be over us. Meaning, the Democrat Rats Party. That's what I'm saying, Charlie. But you can't have oversight when you got them watching themselves. And guess how small it needs to be. It needs to be smaller with another system go along with this system of truth, meaning another legal system. You see, because I already know with my legal system, legal aid before, because before it was all these lies that don't make no motherfucking sense, it was the truth. We go back to that deal with common sense with my legal law firm, man, we'll shut all this shit down. And they know it too. That's why they gave me my money back. Yeah, legal aid before, because like I said again, I even spelled it different too. Because the N before ain't spelled like before it's normally spelled. You see, it's spelled it's spelled F-O-R-E. You see? And I got the F, a capital letter. I got the R, capital letter, and the E.
Okay, I see.
See, because I got the F and the O and the R, and then after that, yeah, that's just it. Yeah, and the E. But like I said again, Charlie, and the way that my logo was gonna go, it was gonna be the 3 coming together, being the 8, being infinity, laying down, meaning the truth.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I know. But like I said again, that's the only time that you can make 3 and 3 equal 8. It's when you turn them around, put them together, and you can see it. So, like I said again, and the lock gonna be like a key. It's gonna spin around and go together.
Right. That's a great symbol.
Because like I said, because I'm gonna trip your head out again about that symbol. Watch this here. Remember I told you, the circle is the beginning with no ending. And when you think for yourself for a change, you'll realize you're one of the ones. See?
Right.
Each and every one of us. So when you think about the circle, see? You see it, but when you sit there and think about the circle at the beginning with no ending, and we being one of the ones, and that's a lot of ones, right? So how do that circle become infinity? Tell me what you can do to it. Talk to me now. You don't cut it in half. You tell me what you do to the circle. All you do to the circle is twist it. Now you got 2 of them.
Oh, I like that. That's right.
Come on. Because we came from 1 into being 2. When the creator created itself all out of being alone, when the Creator created the orgasm to create it all.
A lot of archetypal symbolism.
Yeah, come on, because that's the science. See? The signs and symbols. Just like the scientists, you see? Just like the Masons got the G in their symbol.
The universal meaning. Universal.
Right, because the universal, like I said, the universal meaning to the truth being is how can the human beings, the creations, name the Creator? They can't. They can't. Only way the creations name the Creator is when the creations want to do what? Control the creations. Come on, that's why they made up God, Buddha, and all the different entities so they can control you and me. It's only about enough motherfuckers you can put in the fucking football field that's controlling all of us. I'm just being honest with you, y'all. And the truth that, look, the truth to the human being here is the Creator within the creation. You're never alone, so therefore you're supposed to be thinking just like that. The essence of being here. That's divine, baby. You're supposed to always have that on your mind. That's why I told you, as long as you're thinking, you're literally thanking the Creator for being able to think at all. That's why I say that people lie, the numbers don't. 0, 1. And when you're supposed to be thinking? 24/7.
I mean, that's why even in our culture, in our not culture, but our type of philosophy, we have number systems. 108 and we need infinity stuff.
See? Mm-hmm. Because see, like,
we use the number system very we use horoscope, not horoscope, but it's called Jokish. We look at the stars.
yep.
There's a lot of science behind and mathematics behind astral projections and stuff like that.
See, because like
I don't even know. Oh, love my head.
see, because like I said again, close your eyes. You think you're seeing darkness, but you're seeing it all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure.
Close your eyes, you think you're seeing darkness, but you're seeing it all. Because the darkness that you see, look, the darkness that you seen started it all.
Right.
You see?
Right.
So once you realize the only reason why you're alive in the first place to be a winner is the Creator within the creation. You're never alone. That's the love that's in you. I'm just being honest with you, because like I said again, if I would have never went through what I done been through to still be here with you, I couldn't know the truth that's already within you, because that Bible do say some of the truth sometimes. Because go to my name, watch this, right now, go to my name, 424, and you're going to start laughing.
Okay.
You're going to start laughing, Charlie. When you get a chance to do it, you're going to start laughing, because you're going to say, no, Mr. North, yes, Charlie, yes, Charlie, it says exactly what I'm talking about right now. No, no.
Oh, it's all the light thing. Wow, I love it.
No.
I love it.
And remember I told you people lie, numbers don't? 4, 24. See? 2, look. 2.
What does that number mean?
Watch this here. 2, look. 2 and 2 is what? 4. And 2 and 2 is 4. And when you put 4 and 4, you got 8. And when you got 2 4s, you got 8. And the force is 2, making 3, making 1. Meaning, the Creator within the man and the woman made it all happen. You see? That's why me saying thank you to you, to me, is me thanking you for what you do. Why? Because you don't have to. You can always say no. See, that's just it. That's just it. You say it's your job, but that's just it. If it wasn't your job, you'd still do it because you're helping somebody. See what I'm saying? See, it ain't no maybe, because that's already naturally in you to do already. See? That's the R in you knowing who you are 100% to knowing who they were trying to teach you to be with the make-believe, understand, have a whole bunch of bullshit. You see? Because your will is the way. And the way is you find a way out of what? Nothing. And that nothing is everything in you to know. The creator within the creation, girlfriend. Shit. I had to go through something to know. And I went through a lot. And still going through it. And laughed my ass off too, because it's fun now. It's fun. It just make me unhappy when the people that I really want to know reject me.
Oh, I agree with that. I know how you feel. I feel the same way with family. Like I told you, my dad.
And once again, you can't make nobody know what you need them to know. Just like your daddy, he done basically lost it. You see?
Yeah.
He done basically lost it. And it all came from the life living, how you living, and the shit that happened to you. The pressure. Pressure make a water pipe bust.
Yeah,
And the mind.
What do you think?
Yeah, cause the mind, Charlie, the mind is really delicate, just like a mustard seed. Because one thing about what you see, you can't unsee it. That's why you gotta watch what you take in, boy. Not just in your psyche and what you hear too.
Yeah.
Because you can't just do any old things that you want to do. Because the consequences and the repercussions to the truth being the truth, sooner or later, that circle comes back to you. You're gonna deal with that shit.
I wanted to say one more thing about this story with Angela. I'm so happy that she's there for you now.
Mm-hmm.
And she's helping you out,
Mm-hmm.
doing well.
Mm-hmm.
She seems to be like more competent, like helping you out.
Women always like that, Charlie. It's y'all nature. I'm just being honest. It's y'all nature. It's y'all nature. It's y'all nature. You dig? See, some people like old Dave. They don't like when another man tell you the truth.
I know.
Because one thing about it.
I can imagine.
Yeah, because one thing about it, we don't.
How difficult that was.
Yeah, because one thing about it, we know. If we know, we know, and we won't go about the. Tell us about something that we know and we don't know. You see, because like I told him, I said, yeah, you know your Bible, Dave, bro, because you growed up in that there. You went to school for ministry and all that other shit. But I'm just giving you what's really real, and you need to still realize that the truth matters. And to manipulate somebody's mind to do something that you want them to do, and them not know that they're out of the natural order for them to be in, and you don't help them be in there too, but you feed them some shit about the creator. I said that ain't cool. That ain't cool, because y'all spreading bullshit about this God and Jesus bullshit, and the trip part about the whole shit is y'all manipulate their mind to wanting to go somewhere that everybody want to go, but don't nobody want to die. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? Because the best part of dying is you living right now, because dying is something gonna happen, you just don't know when. So you should be living right every day.
Yeah.
And I said, and I done seen some sneaky shit that you done did to me several times, dog. But I trip out because you put me a child of God. That's that bullshit. That's that bullshit. I said, you are a child of God, a child of the fucking government and they motherfucking programming bullshit. Because in God we trust is on fucking money. And I don't see no fucking love in that shit. So that God name is some straight up bullshit game.
Kind of I understand that he got busy with his family, and so. It was more about the latter. I mean.
Let me, Charlie. It wasn't a doubt about the family. It was more about the religion. How I know it was more about the religion? It was because of his wife.
He was very devout.
Right.
I know that he was very
right.
devout.
And another thing, and with his wife, and then with me, it was like he had to make a choice.
It's not a good combination, and it's something that maybe could, yeah. I mean, sometimes relationships change, and
everybody come into their life for different seasons, Charlie. That's why they're mixing up the seasons now. Because at one time they had 4 seasons. Where in the fuck did hurricane season come from? See, they made it up. They made it up.
Well, I know what you're saying. I get it.
Charlie, I'll go a little deeper than that for you. We ain't have no motherfucking earthquakes until Tesla started fucking with that motherfucking machine to getting free electricity. And once they did that there, they started doing more tests. And then they started having shit. And then they start right. And then they start realizing that shit when they do different shit happens elsewhere. You see? And then next thing you know, fucking with trying to get free electricity, they start getting the axle of the magnetic rotational pull of this earth and shit. And then that's when all the fucked up shit and they started playing with hurricanes and shit. They couldn't control them at one time. Now they can control them. And see, most people wasn't realizing the reason why they were putting dead bodies in them not iron, with aluminum boxes. See, because see, aluminum, you can control aluminum with 9-armed particles, and that's what they be spraying in the air and shit. And when they supposed to be going inside the hurricane trackers and shit, no, they in that motherfucker controlling that bitch and controlling the shit where it's going and shit.
I know climate change.
See, because like I said, because that's it, Charlie. It's no such thing as climate change. It's just that the Earth's gonna change, but then it's gonna do the same thing that the seasons do. You see, that's the only change that is.
It's the cycle.
Right, but the only reason why the cycle is doing what the cycle is doing now is because they're making it do it. You see?
Right.
Because the whole thing is population control. They feel like it's too many people on Earth. So the more tragedy that they can make, the more people that can die. Because if they don't have no tragedy, what's gonna happen? People gonna stay alive. People gonna stay alive a long time. You're gonna have more people living to be 100 to 200, and they don't want that there. Why they think they're getting you free health care now? They're getting you free health care to show you how much they don't care. Because the health care is for when you come in there, they can tell you exactly what's wrong with you, and then the doctor can make a new name for some type of disease or something that you got so they can make some more money off of it. It's bad what's going on, Charlie. And it hurts me because I'm in the middle of it. I'm in the middle of it, Charlie. Just like I got a new doctor, I don't even know how she gonna be and shit. Because like I said again, for that,
From what I've heard is her reviews look good, but again, right, you never know in person. And what I saw was that she has nurse practitioners and physician assistants.
I like that. I like that part. That's what I like right there. I'm good with just that. I don't even want that. I don't want them quotes behind the name. I ain't gonna lie, Charlie. I'm be honest with you, Charlie. When I'm looking at,
I was a little bit weary at first. So I was like, then I talked to the nurse practitioner actually, and she was like, they're very close to you. We work for a lot of people in the neighborhood, she said, and he gets to choose the different type of clinician. If he doesn't like the doctor, he can go to the PA. If he doesn't like the PA, he can go to the nurse practitioner. And so he has a different options to choose from. That's exactly what she told me. But again, what they tell me is also
yes indeed. But guess what? That's just it. I'm gonna hold them to what they told you, because I just told you, Charlie.
I know. I'm gonna tell Miss Angela that.
Because it's all I can say to you, Charlie. If we start holding people to what they're saying and make them do what they said they're gonna do, that's when you're gonna get shit back straight. Because see, right now, motherfuckers just tell you a lie because they know that they can do that there, because ain't nothing gonna happen to them. But now when you start holding motherfuckers accountable for lying, and then start doing something to them, like reporting their ass and making sure somebody let them know that you reported their ass, they stop doing it.
I hope this is a practice because they're
But
next to each other.
But that's what I've been hearing. That's what I've been hearing though from a lot of people that I know that see doctors that branching off to seeing somebody to keep away from their medication and shit. That yes, this is starting to be a new little fad that they're starting to do.
Yeah, and I think it's a good thing because if you can't see the doctor because the doctor's super busy because the doctor's
Right. It's called. It's the best. Right. It's called the best next thing. That's what they call it. The best next thing.
Exactly. And actually, my personal doctor is not a doctor, is a nurse practitioner. And he's at near my parents' house, and I love him because he's easy to see because he's not so busy. He's not like in high demand.
You see, and like I said again, that's a better doctor. It is. You see, because see, you got a doctor. Well, the nurse, my bad, the nurse. Well, I call it doctoring because she actually doing a surgery for your ass. You see, so, but I say that it right, but I say it's better than the doctor and shit because doctors be having 30 and 40 and 50 fucking people and shit. They don't begin to fuck about you. They don't begin to fuck about you.
And then their bedtime manners are not always the
I already told you the doctor that I just got rid of. He already know that he don't never want to deal with me no more because I let him have it when I was going out the door the last time I was there.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe the stories you were just telling me and what happened. Like, I'm not shocked.
I know you're not shocked, but like you see, like I said, it's unbelievable because that was that lie that they put. Look, I'm about to tell you exactly what the Creator gave me to give to you right now. It's unbelievable because that word believe was a lie they made up so you can doubt what somebody's saying when they're telling you the truth. You see? Now, hey, come on, Charlie, cause like I said again, why would that word have 3 words in that motherfucker and leave change? You hear me? Did you know that leave? Did you know that? Nah, not unbelievable. Fuck that one. I'm talking about just that word believe got 3 words in it.
Yeah.
And isn't it ironic that leave changed the spelling?
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Now, look at it. See, when you look at believe, like I said, when you look at believe, you got lie in there, but then you got leave in there too. Believe ain't spelled the same. See, leave is in there, and leave is in there when you turn the I into an E and the E into an A. So like I said again, that word tells on itself so you can know that that word don't play. That word is meant to confuse you.
Well, I'm happy this lady, she's the woman she sounded, I mean, the front desk at least was nice. And that tells a lot.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, at least that says a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the front desk is real helpful and nice.
And they're close, and they're not far from your house.
And that's good too. Cause like I said again, I like places that's gonna be closer where I can either catch that bus or I can Uber, and that ride won't hurt me as far as money concerned, even though the Uber might not come. And that's another thing that I'm gonna jump on too, because I call that profiling. Because if I make eye-to-eye contact with you, and then on my phone I see a no-show, that's me realizing that you saw I was in a wheelchair and you ain't gonna work hard.
Yeah, I've never heard of that before. Yeah.
Charlie, it happened to me several times, baby girl. And then the fucked up.
I know. I mean, only you and that's it. That's all I've ever.
That's it. But I just told you too, Charlie. See, if you didn't did what I did, all the bad that I've done, you see, I can't change that. That's done already. But I told you about that circle of life you live in. Any dirt that you do is coming back for you. You just gotta be ready and prepared for when it do. See, your karma. Yeah. So when your karma come back to you, you gotta be prepared and ready to deal with it too. Cause if you do it and not know better, hey, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. See, so like I said again, this ain't just nothing but a lot of shit that I done did coming back on me to show me that I ain't no kid. I'm gonna get the shit that I done back to me and 150 times more. Yeah, boy, and I'm all right with it, Charlie. Shit, cause like I told you, Charlie, I lost my legs because I was thinking dirty. And what I mean by I was thinking dirty, Charlie, I actually said this, Charlie, out my mouth to some of my friends. I said, if God got anything better than pussy, I give my life up right now just to see it and be with it. That's how much I love being between y'all legs when I was coming up thinking like a kid. You got me? So what happened was don't never say something and not know what you're saying and not mean what you say, knowing that it can happen that way. So because when I told you that if I want.
Higher power, that there is something higher than us.
That's just it. The higher power is in you to have the power to choose and not to do it. Shit. That don't come from outside you.
You don't have the fruits of the consequences. The fruits of the consequences are without in us.
See, because that's why I told you. That's why I told you the higher power that's in us to know better isn't going to judge you or do you what you going to get done by yourself because of the shit that you done done. Right, and I'm saying when you and when you judge yourself, see the Creator loves you unconditionally. That means no matter what. Now, when you judge yourself for the right, so when like I said, so when the Creator loving you from within, from inside out, with unconditionally, when you judge yourself after the journey, you gonna judge yourself harsher than your mom and dad would.
Oh, of course.
You see? Come on now. So like I said again, with just knowing that is your natural order to what? Being. Because now you what? Now you thinking about everything you do 24/7. Because now you are the Creator's greatest creation to be in. A conscious thinking human being. But that is it. We lose all that there when somebody take that out of you, when they teach you not to be who? You. They teach you to be some other bullshit. A believer. A believer. And like I said again, you can't believe the truth. The truth got to be known. Isn't that in the Bible? That's John 4:24. The truth can never be believed. The truth got to be known. And when the Creator there said, "You in the Bible, son," and I was like, "I'm in the Bible." You in the Bible? I'm in the Bible. Well, and then.
It doesn't matter what the book is. It really doesn't matter what the book is. We have a book too, and the book is, there's so many books.
Yeah, because that is it. And why this here? There's so many books, but there's only one way, and that's the natural way. You see, when you look at the book, that's when you look at the play. The play is somebody had to write it. You see?
It's how you interpret it.
True, because anyway, because like I said again, yeah, because any way you look at it, you acting on something that somebody wrote. When there's a natural order for you to be in, that's reciprocity, empathy, and that's your natural order to be in, because you're supposed to know how you treat another human being like yourself.
Right.
Come on, now it ain't rocket science, Charlie, and you don't need no book. It's just that we was taken out our natural order to be in. You was taken out of it. You was taken out of it. Yeah, like I say again, you was finessed. You was taken out of it. Actually taken out of your natural order to be in. Now you back in your natural order because you love helping people.
Oh God.
See? It's a simple little format, but like I said again, it ain't something that somebody can't get. It's just that you gotta want to. You gotta want to. Because I'm gonna say this here, then I'm gonna let you go. The first part of needing to know is you have to search within you first. Why do you actually think you was born a winner then, Charlie? See what I'm saying? You was born a winner to know, and if you don't know, you're asking questions to know. Because it's either or. And I say the either or is you either know or you don't. See? Because you're never, and I say it again, I say it stronger to you. You're never going to know it all.
Deep down, everyone knows or doesn't know.
See? Yeah, like I said again, deep down, the truth is in you to know better. That's why you was born a winner. That's why you was born a winner. Not to be here second place. You see? You was born here to be in first place because you're supposed to be thinking about what you're doing because you don't want to fuck it up for everybody. And that is what it is. And that's what you do when you're thinking, like I say, for yourself. Because when you're thinking for yourself, you're not really selfish because you're not just thinking for yourself, you're thinking about everybody collectively. You see? And that's why I told you about 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then when you say the 1 is missing, you take the 1 and you circle all the numbers, and nothing missing now because there's nothing is everything in you to know that you wanted the numbers. Shit. But anyway, I appreciate you so much. And like I said again, if it wasn't for you, I'm trying to tell you, I'd still be homeless. I'm being honest. Because the crib, I say it again to you, and I say it to you, and I say, let you go. I thank you because you didn't have to do what you did because your boss man told you to let go too. So like I say again, if it wasn't for the magnetics of, like I said, if it wasn't for the magnetics of the Creator within the creation, your love that's in us all, that's natural order to be in, wouldn't have vibrated you to see the light that my light was going off because they were putting it out. And you kept my light flowing because you already naturally knowing. You already naturally knowing that. I'm about to tell you. Look, I'm about to tell you because naturally knowing, not knowing, see, look, naturally knowing, not knowing, but voluntarily, you realize for yourself Don't no candle lose its flame by lighting another. So you lighted my flame back on, light back on yours.
You're so sweet. Thank you so much.
So you have a nice rest of your day, Miss Charlie.
You too. You too. We'll talk soon.
All right.